They are controlled opposition. That's it. They're controlled opposition. They're 100% controlled opposition. Does he rage talk about you? No.
Los tweeted a tweet. I don't have the Los tweet no more. I don't really care about it, but basically tweeted a tweet essentially saying stop with ICE and this shit won't happen, whatever the case may be, whatever. I reiterated what she said, saying, don't talk to him, Los, you'll get cooked. If you do the Asman method and saying your circle jerk, you can be a bot and just think you're right 24/7, right? Los deletes his tweet. I opened my Twitter up. See a community on my yo, is this Los community? Who's quote? Who's being hella racist in my why am I seeing hella racist? Classic. You know, classic. I ain't even had nothing to do with them, gang. And then I also start saying like, Rage, you changed. I'm a funny nigga. I'm not soft. I can do jokes and all this shit. But don't think just because I'm joking around trolling, I think I'm on y'all niggas side, nigga. It's y'all must. Trump, it is ICE. I was never on you. Are you confused? I avoid talking about shit like that on stream because what come with it is toxicity and the political. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's getting to the point where you gotta like at least let know what side you're on because you're getting confused, gang. Los tweeted a tweet. I don't.
Bro's homies with Hassan. My bro got the edge, but he's for the people. Let's go. Hassan is no better, law. True, Hassan is no better, but it was genuinely an egregious take from Los. How is Hassan worse? He's right most of the times. Right doesn't mean he's a good person. You know him personally, lil bro. How exactly is Hassan no better? He's objectively better, Lamau. Hassan is way better than any supporter of ICE, Donald Trump, or this government. Notorious dog abuser. Says some questionable things when it comes to the age of consent. Wait, what? This dude is lying. Unless he's pro lowering the age of consent. What the No, he must be in favor of lowering the age of consent. That's why he thinks my consistent take on age of consent is questionable. They say he's young enough to count, young enough to mount. Yeah, dude, it's like it's the gross shit that James Gunn was also doing at the time too. Like that's not a sincerely held policy position. You have to be a moron, dude. Are you stupid? Oh yeah, that's not a take. That's not something I believe. Dog. What the Nick Shirley got tricked by a parody Jacob Fry X account that says parody in the name, writing that he had to double check that was really for his account, then deleted it. This is a lie. Even if I ordered the Minneapolis Police Department would never follow an order for me. Do better. Go f the couch. Such a mature response. Had to double check if this was your real account. Clown world. Go eat some bananas and rice with the newest inmate. Wow, he really did it. You said that? Weird. Yeah, dude. It's called satire. You can have bad satire. And it's not a sincerely held position. Please, are we still doing this in the big 226? Is that what we're doing still? Really? Many of you have already gone past the come town equation, I hope. You're talking about something from like, yes, I love saying 226. I think it sounds better than 2026. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Yeah, neither do I, which is why I don't say shit like that. Wow, dude, you're so brave. Yes, I was playing a satirical role. Do you watch TV shows and there's a person playing a role in a TV show? You go, this guy's a villain, man. I hate this guy. Meanwhile, all the people that keep pushing that are unironically pedophiles, like openly court exposed pedophiles. Are you stupid? Chatters be like, yeah, Bryan Cranston was famously selling methamphetamine. Why is that guy still allowed in polite society? How dare he? Yeah, deceased Herman Cain running in 2028 doesn't understand the concept of satire. I come in here every day thinking it's going to be a fun time. And it's just him screaming about how right he is and how people in chat are dumb. It's just exhausting, to be honest. What do you want me to do? Not read Republicans?
And looking
what is your actual take? I think the age of consent should be increased. It should be higher, not lower.
At how this is done. Let's go backwards in time. You remember what was going on in California. Nobody died in California. There was an ICE raid on a Home Depot, and they went nuts. and they started smashing police cars. They were starting fires, right? This was not over somebody dying. And now the narrative, they're trying to make the narrative shift. The Gestapo's in here, murdering American citizens. Well, and what was going on in California then? Because there was no American citizens getting murdered there. What was going on there was they did an...
What about the drinking age? My controversial opinion is that drinking age should be lowered. I think if you were socializing in environments and like outside environments, because I feel like the drinking age being 21 actually... I think the drinking age being 21 causes people to start drinking anyway before the age of 21, and it causes them to drink in uncontrolled environments like house parties and shit like that. If the drinking age was actually 18, then 18-year-olds would be able to go to places where they would have to be a little bit more responsible, and they wouldn't develop like horrible drinking habits in general. Socialized alcohol in environments that are more controlled, I think, lead to less instances of alcoholism and DUIs and shit like that. However, a big part of the problem here is, of course, no public transit. You can get away with doing that in a place like in Europe, for example, but you can't really do it. You can't really do that in America, where bars are 45 minutes away in like rural areas, especially, and then on top of that, there's just going to be so much drunk driving. That's how you arrive at 10 DUIs like that Ilhan Omar attacker. New strategy unlocked. Scoop. House Democrats told by leadership not to go to Minnesota. God, I hate this party so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. House Democrats have been privately advised by their leadership not to travel to Minnesota in support of the anti-ICE protest there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Someone send me the link without the paywall, please. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm going to perish. I think I'm going to perish. What the fuck? How can a party be so incompetent? Please explain to me. They are controlled opposition. That's it. They're controlled opposition. They're 100% controlled opposition. Nutty. Why is the Alex Jones tab still open? I like using it sometimes because there's like Hasanabi Bacanero. When I'm in a being useless competition and my opponents is Democrats. Yeah. If you click the reading mode icon, where is it? I've never done that. Where is the reading mode icon? Bro, Chatter, you're just linking me the article. Okay, whatever. Unpaywalled. Thank you, Chatter. Thank you, Chatter, for the unpaywalled. Scoop. House Democrats told by leadership not to go to Minnesota. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is not a serious party. Oh my God. They want America to be overtaken by fascism. There's only one reason for this. Okay. Breaking news. Do nothing. Don't move. They might recognize that you're alive. Why it matters. Several Democratic politicians have made the trek in the recent days, including Senator Raphael Warnock and New York congressional candidates Brad Lander and Michael Asher. But in an email, Democratic congressional offices dated Monday, a copy which was obtained by Axios senior staffer to House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries urged members to remain in their districts. A spokesperson for Jeffries did not immediately respond for a request for comment. In speaking with Minnesota delegation offices and the governor's team, it's become clear that the best thing for members to do right now is to support their Minnesota colleagues by participating in the days of action in their home districts this week, the staffer wrote. Visiting the state right now, although well-intentioned, puts a burden on local resources, does not support our colleagues, the city, and the state government. Oh, fuck. That's bullshit. That is. They absolutely should visit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Huge update. We confronted Congressman Tom Suozzi. He's one of the 7 Democrats casting the decisive votes to increase ICE funding by $10 billion. Hideous, grotesque, fascist-loving coward. This man has blood on his hands. We will not forgive and we will not forget. My goat, Walter.
People were killed by ICE this month, and you're throwing me out while I'm reading their names? How dare you?
Suozzi, I know you voted to increase ICE funding, so I wanted to get something for you. This is an adult diaper for when you pee yourself with President Donald Trump. You're the type of leader we need right now, someone who soils themselves with fascists around.
I didn't know we were doing gifts up top. I actually also have some gifts. I have some knee pads for you. You can use these while you blow down.
Oh, these guys are so good, bro.
I just would like to say really quick, as a Jewish man, I have never felt safer than when there is a masked Gestapo in the street.
Tell Good you made a mistake. Tell Alex Penny you made a mistake in expanding funding of ICE after Renee Good had already been shot in the streets.
Nobody Nobody could have predicted that ICE would have been killing innocent people. The only way we can fight anti-Semitism is by aligning ourselves with white supremacists.
Alex Reddy, Renee Good, Keith Porter. I'm reading names of people killed by ICE. And you're gonna touch me? You're gonna touch me? Alex Reddy, Renee Good, Keith Porter, Parody Law. These people were killed by ICE this month. Are you're gonna throw me out? These people, 9 people were killed by ICE this month, and you're throwing me out while I'm reading their names? How?
No, it's not a skit. These guys do this all the time. One of their best ones was when they did the climate defiance one. One of the best ones was when they went up to Cory Booker on stage and the dude was dressed as Benjamin Netanyahu. And I think he like tried to give him money directly on stage, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no, they're fucking amazing. All those guys are amazing. Yeah, activists. Yeah, look. Activist dressed as Netanyahu disrupts Cory Booker's speech at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. and pays him for his services to Israel.
Please keep funding our genocide. Thank you, America.
Oh, wow.
There was the Cuomo one too. I'm Andrew Cuomo. No, they do stuff like this all the time. They're awesome.
Thank you for saying silent about Thank you for saying silent about I endorse 100%. Thank you, America. Please keep funding our genocide. Thank you, America.
It's a very big
Cory Booker for Senate.
Climate Defiance is the name of the group. They're fucking goated. They're awesome. It's Walter Masterson is a part of it. Why did Cory Booker say, "Oh wow," like there was an actual chance it might be Netanyahu? Oh wow, my favorite, Benjamin, you're here. Hasan yarrağını yalayım. Hatırladın mı beni öz abim? Kimsin amına koyayım? Nereden hatırlayayım seni? Oh, it's my buddy Benjamin. Yeah, they're dope. They're fucking awesome. Oh god, that's not Cory Booker. The real one hides in the back. When you run into your boss at an event, yeah. He's like, "Boss, I'm working hard for you." By the way, Cory Booker literally did meet Benjamin Netanyahu. And remember when he tried to like hide behind other people when they took a group photo? God, he's such a piece of shit. He's like, "Daddy, I'm on the clock. Don't punish me. I'm working hard for you." God, I hate this party, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. The authenticity of email was confirmed by Axios by 2 staffers who received it. What we're hearing, that guidance has also been shared through informal channels on House Democrats. People really enjoyed your MAGA parent interview. What is this?
Hassan's interview of that redhead couple is the most eye-opening interview I've ever seen. Key takeaways. 1, in those households, mom just listens to whatever dad said, even when deep down she actually disagrees. 2, Creamsicle fans roll their eyes when they hear something they don't understand. 3, Fanta fans do not actually have solutions. They're mostly just against things. It's never this thing would improve this situation. It's this should exist to spite this. 4, they don't understand most things. They don't seek out.
It's true. I mean, it sounds stupid, but it literally is true. They genuinely do not understand most things that are happening.
Other sources. It's why they avoid conversations with people outside of their group, because the majority of the information they're going to get is going to be from really one of 3 sources: a post, a podcast, or a headline across their favorite network. But the biggest takeaway that I got was that most of them should be ostracized, and not in a cliquey, let's agree to disagree kind of way. Like Ted Bundy's my brother, and
They started calling him sir when they found out he's wealthy. It's true. That did actually is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how that like snapped something in the mind of Bob, where he just has like great reverence for wealth. Like he has far too much reverence for wealth. I think that shouldn't like you should have an unhealthy skepticism, or you should have a healthy skepticism of wealth in general.
I'm embarrassed to have the same blood as this person kind of way. In the future, it's going to be very important that we make that distinction. It's actually important right now, but those are just a few of my thoughts at the moment. Oh, grown man, by the way. Don't believe me? Watch this. No active cult member thinks they're in a cult.
You confirm peasant brain for your doctoral thesis with that stream? Yeah. Is Bob rich? I mean, not necessarily. I think one of the biggest superpowers I have in that situation is that I'm an outsider. I'm not like their children. Centrist Dems seem to be doing their version of a warpath. Shapiro, Rosen, Booker, Klobuchar good. Newsom, Zoran, Van Hollen, AOC bad. So transparent is almost comical. Also driving up Trump's disapproval rating were comments from Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, and Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, among others. What do their statements have in common? In their memo, Blue Rose concluded messages that focus on de-escalating and emphasize specific measured demands for public safety, accountability, and protected constitutional norms perform better than those that call for abolishing ICE or tied to the administration's actions to rising authoritarianism. Meanwhile, some of the messages that most alienated voters from Democrats came from liberal pundits and Democrat politicians wielding heated rhetoric, including Gavin Newsom, who said Trump made a shooting happen, Zoran Mamdani, who called for ICE to be abolished, Senator Chris Van Hollen, who said Trump officials have blood on their hands. Notably, Blue Rose also tested two different messages from AOC. One of her posts calling for Senate Democrats. That's weird. You mean to tell me an advertising firm, a private polling firm that specifically works with establishment Democrats, found out that establishment Democrats' reasonable, moderate messaging was really good, and that all of these other like populist messages were really bad? We must not be populists. We must be popularists. That's the David Shore method. Primary methodological mistake Blue Rose makes is assuming every independent voter in America is one, a centrist, two, as dead inside as they are. It's just every single thing that comes out that says stuff like this that directly counters the barrage of polling done on issue-specific sentiment. In a time when like the plurality is in favor of ICE abolition, is done specifically to tell the centrist Democrats, don't stay the course, don't change anything, please don't do anything too crazy. We are at a tipping point on ICE and immigration enforcement. The shootings are so unpopular, Trump appears to have lost his edge on both deportations and immigration more broadly. Abolishing ICE is now a net popular with independents, and Bovino is out. The establishment Democrats are doing everything in their power to be like, no, you don't understand. But what people want is reason. What people want is moderation at a time when like the Republicans are being unimaginably unreasonable.